before we finish, again, as always, we'll go into our predictions, Matt. And again, it was a below par week for me last week. That's 3 on the bounce. And you're ahead. You correctly called not only Sennons to win, but Sennons to win by 2 points. It's 3 points to you, 5 overall. You're got 1 point ahead. I was ahead by, I'd say, nearly 10 at one stage. But you've crawled your way back. And I don't fancy myself to regather the lead. But for this week, we'll look at the 2 hurling quarterfinals, and we'll also look at the 4 Premier Intermediate games because they're just so interesting to call. And we kind of give our predictions in for the other games throughout the podcast. You'll find when we were talking about the Junior A and the ladies football finals. But we'll start on Saturday in 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢𝐜𝐿, Doon, 𝐵.
Doon +5.
Doon +5. No fairy tale in the first semi-final, so.
No, I think the Doon will dig it out. They would be very, very. They'll tread very cautiously. They would be very, very aware of the threat posed by 𝐏𝐫𝐿, and I'm sure they will have taken stock of them in previous rounds. And I don't think Doon are going to slip up.
Yeah, I'll go Doon by 6. More about it's more a reflection of what Doon are about. And for KP, their first quarterfinal in 85 years. I think it's fair to say Doon will be heavy favourites for that game. And then PIHC versus South Liberty Sunday, 2:00.
Well by 3.
Well by 3. I'll go the same by 2. I think this will be closer to last year's quarterfinals in that it'll be very, very tight and thereabouts the final whistle. But again, experience at this level will count for a lot, and that's probably through the teams through last year. Is that bit of experience. So I'm going for PIHC by 2 points, but hopefully 2 close quarterfinals is all you're hoping for this Saturday, this weekend. Moving into the Premier Intermediate Championship, 𝐴 versus Newcastle West.
I'm going by Newcastle West by 7.
Newcastle West by 7. Is that because they know they have to eat into that scoring difference that you think they'll go for from the very start?
But it's a clash of the All Blacks. Knockeny don't do rolling over, as I said about somebody else earlier on.
Yeah, I'll go Newcastle by 4 in this game. Glenroe and Drummond Athleca. Obviously, Drummond Athleca need a huge win to have any hope.
Glenroe by 2.
Glenroe by 2. And will that be enough, do you think, for them to go through?
Yeah, it should be enough for them to go through.
Yeah. I'll go Glenroe by 3 in that one. Bruff versus 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐻.
Bruff by 6.
I do feel like there's a shock in 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐻, even though their season's over. It'll be the last time we see them. But I will go Bruff tentatively by 2, which will be probably enough for them. And then Effin versus Monaleen.
I'm going Effin by 2. I was tempted to go a draw on that one actually, but I think Effin might shade it.
I've Effin written here, but I might just go with that draw just to go against you. That's a winner-take-all clash, really. They're the only 2 teams, I suppose, that know that a win is enough and they don't have to worry about scoring or anything like that,
Yeah.
Which would be, be some achievement from Effin in their first year back at the grade to get out of there.
Were Monaleen to lose, Jack, they have to lose by as tight a margin as possible because of what's coming behind them, Because Glenroe and Bruff are right on their tails, and if they lost by 3 or 4 points and Newcastle West win by 6 or 7, changes everything.
Yeah, it does. It's the only game you kind of know that there, and then Effin are and Monaleen know that a win will probably do them, but it's intriguing. But we are pretty much the same in all, except I'm going for the draw there. But if I decide one team, I'd say Effin, but I'll nail my colours to the mast for a draw. But yeah, those are our predictions for this week. As I said, you've gone one ahead, and your camera is gone away from me.